Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Today we're going to take a look at Thirst of Night from Kabam, and this is a free-to-play browser-based vampire strategy game. So let's get started. As you can see, I'm logged in. I've got my character already created. We've got vampires took the cities in a heartbeat. Humans, once grotesque in their rule, were thrown aside by the lunar flare of hellish proportions. So we've got this kind of neat little storyline going on. So we've got current world of Moon Shadow. We can change that world. We're not going to. We're just going to play, jump right in. So we can jump right in here, choose a general, male or female. We've got a bunch of different ones here, and we've got some cool ones. This general has not been unlocked yet. Please choose another. So it looks like we've got a couple that we need to unlock, and then with each of them they have some different kind of bonuses. So highly disciplined and fearfully lethal. Let's see. So maybe they're not bonuses. Maybe they do have bonuses, but either way, it looks like we've got some that are available, some that are not just yet. Like here we go, like Velvet, Scarlet. Not sure how we unlock those yet, but we'll see if we can't figure that out. So I'm going to go with, you know what, I'm going to go with Beatrix, and we're going to actually rename her to our favorite name. Oh, can't use it all, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and play and get right into it. So we're dropped right into a tutorial, and it looks like we can sign up for Netflix and earn some actual rubies. So there's the game's premium currency. Let's look around a little bit real quick. As usual in a strategy game, we've got our basic stuff going on here. Kind of cool, we got a little car move around, so we do have some animations and stuff going on in our city. As you can see, our whatever that is, we'll find out here in a minute, is kind of pulsating, and then we've got some glowing going on there, and then we've got First City, and we've got all of our resources like we talked about up here at the top. But let's go through our tutorial piece, and so we've got our little helper down here. It's kind of nice. I am seeing the chat moving, so it's nice to see the players are chatting and talking to each other in world chat, and it's basically moving pretty good. So probably a pretty decent player base going on in these games. So Vampire, this is it. After an eternity of oppression, we're finally rid of the human city is ours. Next, let's flood it with vampires before we click the highlighted empty plot. So we've got all these different empty plots all over the place, so we're gonna go ahead and build some stuff. So we need to build a home first. And it's gonna take 5 seconds. So it's got the typical cooldown when it goes along with these type of builder games. So we got power +5. The home is building. Look to the right and see its progress, and it's complete. Raises population limit. So well done. City population has grown. Let's click that. And let's look at resources. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to build a steelworks. So we've got a blood lab, a steelworks, crystal pit, and a concrete plant. So let's go ahead and click on that and click build. We got 15 seconds. There we go. We can see power +2, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of futuristic steampunk style. You got a lot of different styles going on here. You've got fantasy with the vampires, but also, you know, it's kind of this city type aspect. So 1 second, so it's complete. And there we go. We see that it's now producing steel. So we've got that going for us. So next, let's go ahead, and it's going to take us to use a beginner's chest. So we already had one, so we use. Well done. The following items have been added. So we've got 1 minute cycle, 5 minute cycle. So essentially, you know, we've been doing all these things that are 5 seconds, 15 seconds. Later on, it's going to come to where we've got 1 minute, 5 minute, 15, I think, and then it gets into like an hour or a couple of hours, and we could use these cycles to essentially complete things lickety-split. So then we've got production, we've got Blood Rush ×1, Steel Rush ×1, Crystal Rush, so on and so forth. So let's confirm, let's close that out. I like how it's kind of walking me through all these things really quick, so I can move around. So we went ahead and we've got this whole quest system, which is always nice when you've got these quest systems that go along with building and doing all this different stuff. And we've got a bunch of rewards that we're going to earn by completing this. So let's go ahead and do this. And then we've got build more homes, so we can pick up the quest, build more homes. But right now we've got produce steel, which it's really walking us around. So we can't even go back to the quests and complete those other quests. So we need to go back to our city. And our vampire city grows strong from this point on. It must have a name, so we have to name our city. So player name, let's go with what we were going to use, but instead it went to our little helper name, but we're going to use that for player name. And city name, we'll do bread and butter. So there we go. So save. And then we've got our daily login bonus, 12,000 blood. So let's go ahead and confirm that. And then we've got all these little mini games going on. And we're already all over the place with the game so far. But this is kind of cool. So you've got kind of deal elements, basically like a Lilith's Luck. So it's a little match game. So she's going to shuffle those cards. And we kind of pick until we find a match like we just did right there. We got 12,000 steel. added, and we've got 2 more of these little coins. So we can play some more. We can actually buy some more. It's pretty funny that they made these little rubies in the shape of a coffin. But we'll get back to that later. I want to see some other stuff. So it looks like we're kind of on our own. We've got some mail. Let's go see Welcome to Thirst of Night. Yep, all right, we get it. Quest rewards, we just click on her. We produce some steel, so let's claim that reward. Now build 2 total homes. All right, let's go build another home. Let's build here, a home. Let's build, and let's see, while we're doing this, can we upgrade? Nope, so we can only do 1 thing at a time. So it's got a couple more seconds left. Claim that reward, we leveled up to level 2. Why can't we upgrade a home? There we go, now we can upgrade that. And that's got 20 seconds. We can go in here. We'll claim this reward. So it's definitely one of those types of things where you just kind of just move around and you keep building and building and building and building and building. And I'm sure once I reach a certain level, that'll pop me out and it'll send me into a new bit of something to do. So let's see what we've got here. So we've got troop boost. We've got resource boost. So none of these are active. Well, I know we do have some boosting power. So let's see. We've got leaderboard, race of the week. We got Lilith's luck, countdown chest. So we're gonna go ahead and take that. General's crypt. So we've got all kinds of stuff going on here. So we upgraded our home. Let's claim that reward. Build more blood labs. 3 total blood labs. So where's our blood lab? Oh, that's out in the other area. So we need to go to resources. This is steelworks. Build a blood lab. We got some other stuff here, so we can see we've got all kinds of stuff going on here. So I'm gonna go forward. Let's build a blood lab, 15 seconds. And unfortunately, we can only build 1 at a time. So we gotta wait until that one's done. So we're gonna wait our last 10 seconds. And we're getting more. Are we getting more mail? No, we got this 1 mail. So let's delete that. We get how the game works. Really basic stuff. Well, not totally basic stuff. I have a feeling like, you know, it's typical of these strategy games. Very early on, everything is very easy, and you kind of just progress through it, progress very, very quickly. Then things really start to slow down. You really have to pay attention to how you're building things, where you're building them, how everything's going to kind of come together and be put together. So we really want to pay attention to all that stuff. But so far, I have to say, like, I'm pretty impressed. The tutorial is really good, moves you around really nicely. So we went ahead and we built more blood labs. We got 3 blood labs, don't we? No, that's not a blood lab. That's a steelworks. So let's build 1 more. Build 1 more blood lab, and then we'll be able to complete that quest. But either way, you know, tutorial definitely walks you through all of these little pieces nicely. Let's see, outpost 2. Let's see, build an outpost. Expand your empire by adding an outpost. To build one, you must own a pureblood pup. We don't own that. Control a wasteland. We don't own that. And we are not level 8, so we can't do that. And then it looks like we can own some other ones, but we've got to unlock them. So, but we did complete that quest. So let's go here. Let's claim our reward. And let's build a crystal pit. So where's a crystal pit? So there we go. We'll build that. It's nice. I always love that these games start you out. You only see 15 seconds at a time. You know what I mean? And then later on, you're building things that takes hours on end. So you pretty much kind of just start building, and then that's probably why you see all these people chatting, because they're much, much higher level. Can we click on anybody and see what level they are? Mute, record views. Nope, we can't. So pretty much we just kind of see where they're at. But we can go to the world. Let's check out the world and see what we've got going on here. So here's my city, I'm guessing. Bread and butter, that's right. And then you've got a mountain, which is here. Conquering this mountain will increase your steel production. So let's attack. How do we train troops? So we can't quite train any troops yet, so let's see if we can find out how to do that. So let's go to quest reward, producing some crystal. Let's go produce some concrete. Of course, we've got to get all this stuff done first before we can actually start building some troops. Actually, let's go to the city and see what we can build in here. Barracks. I bet you if we build a barracks, yeah, but it's going to take 5 minutes. So you know what we'll do? We'll wait the 10 seconds until that's done, and then we'll use our little cooldown thingamajigger. So let's complete this quest. There we go. Begin our research. Research blood chemistry. So where do we do that? Assembly point, gargoyle's perch. Let's see what's in all these different things. So not combat ready. Send a gargoyle out with your armies. So we can upgrade that. Current level, he's not combat ready. But you know what? I want to build that barracks. So let's build that. And then, there we go. We've got speed up. So where's the 5-minute cycle? Let's use that. And there we go. We got to see exactly how that little thing worked. And we've got our barracks. Now can we go in here and start training? There we go. Start training some. So we got grunts, or we got trucks. Life and defense. Life, defense, and attack. So let's build some grunts. How many can we build? We've got tons of this stuff. So let's go for like 10 minutes. Actually, let's go a little bit lower. Let's just go for like 1 minute. 3 guys. Let's go 5 guys. So we'll train 5 guys. It'll take 2 minutes over here. We'll do some more stuff while they're training, and then we'll go and we'll attack that little area. So let's see. Enter the city view. Click the research center already built left of downtown. So in the city view, downtown, research center. There we go. We found it. Current level. So let's go to research, and then we've got all this different stuff to research. I always like games that have research because I think it's really cool that there's when you have research, and then you have to research different stuff to be able to open up different buildings or different units. I really do like that. So we're going to go ahead and have that researching. So we've got one more building task that we can add. What do we want to build? Let's see what we have a quest for. Troop training. So train 50 grunts at the same time. Holy crap. So let's we've got research going. Build more steelworks. So let's build 3 steelworks. Let's go build some more steelworks. So let's build 2 more of these. So we've got that one's gonna take 15 seconds, and then we're running out of space here. So it looks like we can essentially get 3 of each. So my guess is that we probably have a quest. Yeah, there it is. Oh, only 2 crystal pits though. So we'll get that a couple more seconds, and then we can take and we can do this. Let's build another crystal pit, and we'll build another steelworks over here that will allow us to actually complete that other quest. So 10 more seconds. Come on. These just never move fast enough. But it's cool. You look at the world, you can see there's other players. Hell's Kitchen, he's level 1. It shows level 3. I'm level 3. Yeah, I knew it was level 1. So let's get in there. Let's complete the Crystal Pits quest. We get a bunch of junk. And let's go back to resources. And we need one more steelworks. We'll build that and head back to the world. Let's see what's going on in the world. See, can we zoom out? See what happens when we go to the center or the beginning. Let's go there and see if we've got a whole bunch of high-level guys. Level 10. Not really. Quest complete. Bunch of guys in all random levels. So can we zoom out? Zoom out. Nope. Oh, we leveled up again. We got all kinds of stuff going on. It's like rapid fire with all this stuff. You've been awarded the right to buy a new blood chest. 5-minute cycles. No, I'm not going to buy right now. So I got 24 hours to buy that. I'm not going to buy that. I could buy some skills. Nope, not going to buy those to march faster. No thanks. Let's go in here. We've got a bunch of different quests. And then we got to improve your title. Become a blue warden. What do we get here? 1,000 coins. So we'll improve that. So we got troop training, join an alliance, build more concrete plants. So we got to build 2 I thought we already had that many. So let's go to resources. Build here. I think we just need 1 more of those guys. Can't remember what we had. We built the blood labs. Let's see, steelworks, crystal pit. Oh, we just have that 1 concrete plant. So yeah, we got to build 1 more. But like I said, overall, I'm a big fan of strategy games. Some of you guys, I know you aren't necessarily a fan of strategy games. Or even browser games, but I actually am a big fan of strategy games, stuff like Tribal Wars and Chronicles of Merlin. I know you guys have seen my videos on those before, so games like this are kind of right up my alley. I always liked games like Civilization and Age of Empires and I almost said World of Warcraft, but just Warcraft. I've always been a big fan of those games, so this is right up my alley, and I really like the way they did it because I'm actually a big fan of vampires as well. So we're going to build that nightclub and continue going. And graphically, I mean, the game is cool. I like the fact that you've got all these units and these buildings that are taking and pulsating and moving around, and there's all this animation going on when you're getting builds, and you have this car that unfortunately just has to drive endlessly along the same path and stuff. And you can tell that they definitely were planning this for a little bit newer generation. You can see that the screen is a little bit wider than some of the other games that exist in this genre, so to say. But sound-wise, I really like the music, kind of foreboding, and gives this feel that you're in kind of this dark world, so to say. And then as far as there's some more animation, we got the assembly point. Looks like it almost looks like you've got some guards running around there. I kind of expected those guys to almost be over here in the barracks, but let's see what's in the assembly point. So we can do a deployment, we can do march. We've got 5 grunts, so we've got some spies. So we do have some grunts. So let's see, we can go out to the world and let's find an outpost 1, level 10, level 8. We need something that's like a lot lower. Chasm. Let's try this. So let's attack Let's send the max of my grunts, and let's attack and see what happens. So select Gargoyles Perch, yep, and we'll go ahead and attack with that. We've got some boosts, so we could buy some boosts when they go into battle. We're going to send them out there, and it's going to take 3 hours and 38 minutes to get them out there. Can we speed up? Recommended. Buy and use. No, I'm not going to buy and use that. I've got a 15 minute, so I can take 15 minutes off of that. I'm not going to do that either. I can take 1 minute off. That's no good. I'm just going to let it march. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see that combat, but because I'm running out of time. But still, kind of cool that that's why. No wonder it's taking me so long, because I'm still at this spot. So my guy's marching super far away. All right, how can I cancel that? Let's see if I can cancel that in the city. That was a total like mess up. Nope, can't cancel it there. Can we cancel it in here? March. Let's see what we've got. Oh, train troops, deployment, marching. I want to cancel it. View that. Recall. There we go. All troops and the generals. Yes, confirm. Recall. Get them back here. Return. And it's still going to take 3.5 hours to get them back. They haven't even gotten that far. That's ridiculous. That's absurd. It shouldn't take that long to get them back here. So basically, they didn't get anywhere yet. They can't quite make it back fast enough. So somehow they got there in like an instant, but now it's going to take 3.5 hours to get them back. Oh, that's ridiculous. So here's the entire length of journey that they magically took in 10 seconds, and so now it's going to take them 3.5 hours to get back. So let's see how far I actually am away. So it is taking a little bit of time for all these little spaces to load up. I think it's hilarious that it's taking 3.5 hours on a recall when they probably got 10 feet outside the city before I blew the horn for them to come back. But you know what? I'm not going to spend all that time. I just want to go back to my city. Bread and butter. There we go. So go there. So there it is. So now in 3.5 hours, I'll be able to send those guys out on another battle that they should have been going to in the first place, like right there and taking that hill or something. So, but whatever. So we've got 27 seconds there, and we're almost done with our nightclub. And what other quests do we have here? But I think it's really cool that the game has got a lot of stuff going on. One, it's really busy. You see the chat going, so I bet you if I go and I look at, let's go look at alliances. Let's go see alliances. You aren't part of an alliance. Joining an alliance will protect your city during times of war. If you want all the glory, create your own. Nope, I want to join one. So let's go see what's out there. So Homicide, 120 members. Anyone can join, but the alliance is full. Cellar Rats, level 4. Members 72. So alliance full, alliance full. Let's see. You know what? We'll request to join that one. So there we go. See if somebody will actually allow me in. So our nightclub was built, and we look at all this stuff that's done. This is done. Research is done. Join an alliance. Even though we didn't join, we just kind of went ahead and said, hey, we want to join. So let's go to the barracks. Let's train. Let's do, what's the max we do? Let's do max. 257. No, we don't need to. We only need to do 50. So let's, these guys obviously go down really easily. Hey, I just want 50. Click that too fast. So there we go. Train those. Training queue up. So now we can research something new up in our research center. Let's go to research. We can actually research this to, nope, we can't research the next level. So we'll research crystallography. And then add a building task. What else can we build out here? Point to general. Upgrade downtown. So let's upgrade downtown. Let's do a little upgrade. 30 minutes. Well, we're not going to see that happen, but it's cool. You've got the typical upgrades. But like I was saying, I really like the fact that you see the chat. It's moving. There's a lot of people playing this game. I love the animations. I love the world that the game is in. If you are a big fan of these strategy type games and you're looking for something different that's not, you know, fantasy or historical or typical, you know, swords and sorcery, I guess you could say, go ahead and give Thirst of Night a try from Kabam. I think you will be very happy with giving this game a shot. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. Don't forget to like this video, as we really do appreciate those. And lastly, if there's anything we missed or anything you think we should have covered, give us a comment and tell us what it is. We are happy to take the criticism. If you'd like to play or learn more about Thirst of Night, you can read our full review at MMODen.com or just click the link in the description. Till next time, thanks for watching.